Another episode of Inoculant Gaming. I know I caught John right, or Zephyrus right when he was eating something. Perfect timing, as always. And welcome back to the stream. We're back doing some D&D stream. It's been about a month, but we're happy to be back, even though we are somewhat down one today.
And I'm back home.
Because of a weird electrical storm that fried, apparently, his internet devices and maybe his computer. Don't fully know the story, but yeah, we're gonna be down one, but the show must go on, so here we are.
Don't worry, the palette will make up for it.
The short version is just storms and electronics do not mix very well.
I don't know.
When I went to Michigan a month ago, I unplugged my computer. I was not risking it while I was gone.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I have most of my stuff plugged into a surge protector, just in case.
Surge protector's not going to stop lightning.
I mean, I'm also underneath a tree, so the tree I think will get hit before I do.
Okay.
Like literally, its branches are over my house, and if they fell, they would destroy most of my house. So.
Does anybody remember what we did last time?
Pretty much. What do you think?
We flew.
Yes, a couple of days in the air. We flew to the Southern Air Temple.
Yep.
Yep. We also
I think we did some trickery in the air where we put all of us, except for Aslan, into the tea kettle, so that Hiroshi could sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, that allowed for Hiroshi to get a rest. Although, little did they know that Aslan actually had a faster flying speed than Hiroshi did.
I knew that.
10-ton flying bison. When you weigh 20,000 pounds, you can't go that fast, but you're going to hit like a truck.
I mean, that's true. But, yeah, so overnight, Aslan went zooming and made it down to the Southern Air Temple. And do we remember why we're there for the Southern Air Temple?
We are farming air elementals.
Farming. Okay, yeah, that.
I was going to say we're looking for the Dread Pirate Roberts, but that works too.
We're seeking a better tea shop than the Jasmine Dragon, but I'm certain it does not exist.
You're probably correct.
Yeah, probably right there. All right, so because you're flying, do you just come in from the top and land at the very top of the temple, or are you going to land somewhere on the outskirts?
I don't remember what the temple looks like. I get them all confused. This is one of the ones up on a mountain?
Yes.
Correct.
It's the one where Aang is originally from.
So the only way to access it is from by air, except for potentially one path that people could go through, but it's a very winding path.
Okay, I'm reminding myself. Yes, a very winding path. We're coming in by air. We'd probably come in and land on the road near the entrance. I don't think I would land on the top of it. That's just... I don't know that roof is designed to support 20,000 pounds.
I mean, but it was made for bison to land all the time anyway.
It was...
But that was also a long time ago.
That was also a long time ago.
I don't know how many hundreds of years. Hasn't been maintained in the last 150, so no.
All right.
I would land us on the ground near the entrance, kind of at the top of that winding path.
Okay. All right. So near the top of that winding path, do you choose to go left, right, further left, and further right? Which one do you want to go?
Yes.
So
It
4
looks
ways.
like the path either to the left or the center goes up to where we want to go. But I guess we don't know where the elementals are here, so we're just going to guess.
And I don't think splitting up is a good idea.
We could search for clues that way.
It always works out so well for us.
Well, we technically could. We do have a dog.
One of the times we split up, you lit somebody's house on fire
Yeah, they
That
did do
is
that.
true.
with Elwyn.
Although I'm not gonna lie.
I fail to see any problems with that, and you guys know nothing about that.
I actually don't know anything about that. I'm going to say, let's go to the left and wind up that path. Is it too narrow to bring Iroshi? We leave him here.
Hmm.
I don't see the scale. How big actually is the road?
Right. I would say the scale is enough for one bison. So one bison can take up the whole road. But
So we walk like sand people, single file to hide our numbers.
correct.
Or just all on Iroshi, so they only think there's one of us.
That's a good idea, because if he falls, he'll just fly anyway. So, we won't all go tumbling down.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to ride on Iroshi. I'm his master friend anyway.
Right. All right. So you are able to.
I will probably just stick on the back of Aslan.
You're gonna stick on Aslan. What about you, Corvus?
I don't mind being on top of dinner.
On top of dinner?
Yeah, the 20,000 pounder.
Okay. That's
So is that your nickname for Iroshi? Is dinner?
Maybe.
Oof. All right. So, and also, I'll have Elwyn also go on top of Iroshi. That way, he is somewhat protected. So you make your way up. Yeah, you make your way up, and you can still kind of see remnants of what looks to have been the start of the 100-Year War still scattered about, as it looks like no one has actually even tried to come back since Aang tried to come back that one time. Generally, it's still been pretty much the same.
So, charred monks?
Charred monks and also just bones of firebenders as well. Although at this point, would the skeletons even still be viable at that point?
I mean, the bones are disintegrating, exposed to the elements like this. I will search around the area for hidden passageways, traps, stuff.
Okay.
Just looking for stuff.
Go ahead and roll investigation.
I never roll more than like a 6 for this. Oh, hey.
You guidance or bless or whatever the.
It's guidance is what it would be.
Are you going to allow that?
You haven't told me the number, so I would allow him to give you guidance before.
I haven't told you the number.
Yeah.
All right. Well, including my proficiency and all that stuff, 21.
Okay.
Actually rolled really well.
So yeah, you remember kind of the stories from the legends of the 100-Year War, and you end up kind of finding, like it's not as open or it was not as sealed, but you do find like the door that was left ajar of the temple of all of the Avatar cycle.
I will hold the staff and gust the door open. Actually,
Okay.
I don't know if that gust is actually going to push the door, but hey, I'm going to try.
All right. So, are you able to split it up into all three or just one?
Gust is a single thing I can put it up against.
Okay. So in that case, one of the items of the door is able to kind of spin.
Oh, the door is not ajar.
Oh, you were just trying to push the door?
Push
You
the
weren't
door
trying to
open,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah. Pushing the door, yeah, it is able to
I just
then
don't want
fly
to touch it
open.
with my hands. A, because I'm lazy. B, because I'm scared that it's going to explode on me or something.
Okay, yeah, no, nothing happens except, yeah, you're able to push the door open because the last people that were there didn't shut it correctly.
There's no light in here.
No, it's pitch black, besides the sunlight coming through the door.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, he doesn't have dark vision.
Corvus,
Yes,
you don't have dark vision, do you?
you are correct. I do not.
And you have no way of producing light.
I've got a torch and a tinderbox. And a crossbow that I can cut myself on and make it glow radiantly.
You do that every
My-
day. Just do it.
My sword. Oh, hold on. I have my sword casts like.
Oh, that's probably true.
Hold on. Does it actually?
I do take 8 points of damage, by the way.
You
Wow.
rolled max
My
damage?
crossbow. I rolled max damage, yes.
You're not on a D10 yet?
Not yet.
No, it is.
You have 250 hit points. You're fine.
Oh, I'm perfectly fine.
Was I right with the
My
250?
sword does not give off light. I thought
No, it
did.
gives a different radius that allows people to have advantage on saving throws.
I'm thinking. I'm also looking through my staff spell list, which is extensive.
All right, so you have light emanating from your crossbow. Hey, look, it looks like you just turned on lights, so that works out perfect. And yeah, you can see these statues of the history of the Avatar and the entire Avatar cycle, just circling around in these rooms, or in this room and tower. I will even say in this case, that there is even some jewels and some other special sparkling stones carved into the statues of these previous avatars.
So Corvus has limited interest in treasure, and he cares more about respecting the dead than treasure. The question I have, though, is one: is there anything I could do to entice or irritate air elementals so that they might come and attack? And two, is it disrespectful to fight air elementals in a temple now?
Well, I mean, who are you specifically asking this?
I'm asking Zephyrus.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking him. What? We don't want to desecrate the dead here.
He's not desecrating the dead necessarily.
What you ask about air elemental? I don't know much about them. I only study them in books. They mythical. But we here to try find. If anywhere
Would it
they
be
here.
disrespectful to fight in this room?
As long as we don't damage the statues, we okay. I think. Maybe I ask Aang. Aang. Fight air elemental in Avatar Sanctuary at Southern Air Temple? Question mark.
Shouldn't you ask him if it's disrespectful, or?
I didn't, kinda.
You're at my home and trying to fight the things that are around there? Why?
I'm gonna reply. Yes, we need to harness the power of air elemental for magical ring. I think it's a ring, right?
It
yes.
is.
Okay, yes. For magical ring, not magical. Powerful ring, it help with us on quest. Just understand, we do not want to desecrate the lives of your former avatar selves. So, with no disrespect. Is it okay to fight here? If that takes 2 messages, I'll send it in 2 messages.
He'll reply, enough blood has been spilt at the Southern Air Temple. No more blood should be spilt.
Technically, no,
Air
don't
elementals have no blood, I believe. We okay to fight them?
Just spill no blood or statues.
Oh, break no statues. Okay, understand.
Technically,
Okay,
already broke.
Ing says maybe it's best if we leave room, but as long as we don't break statues or Corvus, you should bandage your hand. No spill blood here.
You
Do
already
you
broke that
realize I'm
first
standing
rule?
over a pool of my blood right now?
A pool of your own blood?
A couple drops, not a ton.
Not a pool.
It's more of a puddle.
That would be a puddle of your own blood.
Look, man, I'm not telling Aang that you did that, so we'll leave that one alone.
We'll just kick some dirt on it. Make it look like it's old. He won't know the difference.
By the time he comes back, you're probably right. He probably won't know the difference.
Aang may look like he's 50 years old, but in reality, he's thousands of years old. He keeps getting
Oh,
reincarnated. It's Avatar cycle.
Do you think age will ever catch up to him?
Well, I mean, his body will die, but he will continue unless he die in Avatar state. That's
not my world.
I don't know what you mean.
Because it seems like age has finally caught up with him.
Age has not caught up with me. I feel very young.
All right. So at this point, you probably leave that area, and you're able to go out into what kind of is like the temple courtyard area.
So, do you know how to call air elementals, or do I do
I could try bison whistle.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like I would just call bison.
Well, I mean, we could see if there are any more bison in the area and get like a little army of bison.
Yeah, Iroshi right there.
Yes, because we only have one bison who hates us. Why not make multiple?
That's
I
fair.
will take out a pot and like a spoon or whatnot and just kind of bang them together like I'm calling people for dinner. Just
Okay.
kind of maybe see if that will annoy air elementals or anything.
Forgot I bought a scroll of spiritual weapon.
Go ahead and roll a performance check.
For banging pots and pans.
Yep. You're performing for the spirits. You're trying to draw the spirits in.
Question: if I cast spiritual weapon, and I don't have a deity, what form does my weapon take? It's a tea kettle.
It is a tea kettle, 100%.
That'd be awesome.
It could
I
be a
would like
teacup that just smacks you across the head.
Luke would like to tell you what he rolled. What did you roll?
Use the dice, Luke.
Yes, he rolled a 16 for performance.
Stretch out with your
Hey!
20. 16.
All right.
A natural 16 or that modified?
Both natural and modified is 16.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
So with a 16, Zephyrus, you're hit with a strong image in your head.
Oh.
That the image is of clapping, and it's
I don't get a saving throw for this?
no, it's your Patreon clapping
Oh.
because he enjoyed the performance of Corvus.
Okay. You impress Patreon. Pasang second.
So does he like send me monthly payments or whatnot?
Not
Wait,
that
what?
one.
It's not Patreon? Okay, never mind.
No.
Not sponsored. Love to be sponsored though if we could.
Hit us up on our Patreon, which doesn't exist
Yet.
yet. We wouldn't mind if you made us one. I would be Avatar tier on that.
But anyway, so yeah, your performance seems to have impressed those that are watching.
Nice.
What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna put Luke to bed real fast, so proceed.
So you continue to bang pots in the background. Got it.
Is anything supposed to happen? He did what he said.
I'm thinking of things that I can do to get their attention with wind spells. I could try. I'm going to start with a thunderclap, standing at least 5 feet away from anyone around me.
Uh-huh.
So a bang 100 feet away, people can hear it.
Okay, very, very loud bang happens.
You're echoing.
You, nothing really happens.
I'm thinking.
I will commune with Aslan.
I think we keep looking.
All right,
Why
what do
you
you mean by
talking
commune with Aslan?
Like actually, like get on my knees and actually like pray to the real Aslan,
Okay.
To the real one, not to your
not
image.
to the one I summoned, because it's not the true Aslan.
You're not going to
Okay.
pray to a false image? What?
All right.
Push here, buddy.
You get on your knees. You start to pray. What do you say?
Aslan, show us the way to complete our quest in finding what we need to empower this ring.
Let me have you roll a
Religion.
religion check for sure.
Maybe
I will guidance
persuasion, but
myself. I'm casting guidance on myself.
Okay.
I mean, do that before the prayer. You can maintain concentration for a minute.
Yeah, but that's what I'm just doing. So 15 total.
Okay. Yeah, with your 15, you start to see a small, like, sliver of what would be blue light start to appear up before you.
Does it get any bigger?
Right now, it's just a sliver so far.
Is it just me, or can they see it too?
Everyone else is able to see it as well. Yes.
Is it like coming out from underneath, from over a door or under a door type thing?
It's almost like it's cutting through the air, and just is a small like sliver of what be like glowing blue light.
Like a
sliver?
tear in the fabric of space type thing, or?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll poke the tear with an arrowhead.
You're gonna shoot
Wait,
at it?
close to us?
No, he's
No, I'm just
Shooting, he's
reaching
poking.
over and like
Oh,
using
reaching
an
over and
arrowhead.
I
poking.
thought
Yeah.
it was in the air. It's
All
right
right.
next to us.
I mean, when you put the arrow in, it looks like it starts to want to go through, but it doesn't fully go through because you're still holding onto part of it. So, like, it disappears on the other side, like it's going through something.
This is interesting. I call it the Corvus effect.
What if you stick your hand through? What happens?
Your hand would look like it was going through somewhere. Like it would be, it would not appear on the other side of it, but it would. I mean, I don't know if the crack is necessarily big enough to put a whole hand through yet, though. I would say like a finger could go through, but the hand would be too wide. It wouldn't be able to go through.
Okay, is there something else we have to do to make this tear bigger? Do we have to go through the tear to get to where we're supposed to go? Anybody got any ideas?
I'm thinking. I don't trust it. Do I see anything on the other side?
It looks like it's. Yeah, go ahead and roll perception for that one.
Yeah, that's a 3.
You see shiny blue light.
Blue skies shining on me.
Although, with your connection to blue, you feel very strongly that you want to join that other side.
All apprehension is gone. I am going to dive in.
We're just gonna go like, jump into it.
If my body will fit. I'm skinny.
Your body does not fit. It is not yet big enough to have a body go through it.
I'm gonna put my hand in it then and see if I can open it bigger.
Roll an intelligence check.
Flat intelligence.
Yep.
I knew I should have done better with wisdom and intelligence this game. That's a 10.
You keep trying to grab it, but your hands just keep going through it.
Ah,
I mean, I opened it by praying. Does you all have to pray too? Maybe
I cast dust at it.
Okay.
No, I don't pray. I use wind bending because that's what I do. I know it's air.
You're trying to gust right at it. The air seems to get sucked in through part of the crack.
But does it get bigger?
No.
Okay.
How far does gust go, by the way?
I think it's a 30-foot range. It only pushes like 5 feet, though.
Right.
Like, it'll push somebody 5 feet, so the gust force of air isn't enough to continue forcefully.
Right. No, I'm using it for another purpose.
Okay.
Okay, so Corvus, being the sharp person that he is, will
because your arrows are sharp.
light a firecracker and like try and aim it for the crack type thing.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
Do I get a modifier, or would this be like improvised weapon, or what?
No, I would. Are you attaching it to like one of your arrows to shoot it, or just throwing it?
I was figuring there wasn't necessarily a good delivery system, so I was thinking more like the bottle rocket style, where you just like put it underneath the crack and hope it goes up.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily know what kind of firecrackers.
I mean, we know your hand goes, or your finger goes in it. Just like poke the
All right.
firecracker into the hole and just let it go.
Okay.
All right. In that case, Yeah, you're able to fit it. It's the firecracker will fit through. You toss it in, and you aren't able to hear as big of a bang as you expected, but still some of the sound did travel through the crack.
Question. Can I see through it enough to see something on the other side of it? Do I see at least air or something?
You're able to see like some vegetation. But everybody roll.
Through it
Everybody go ahead and roll perception.
or that. 15.
15 as well.
23.
Okay. Thomas, you're able to actually see some movement on the other side through the crack.
Okay.
But you can't fully... It looks very fuzzy to you.
I think there's a dog on the other side.
Fuzzy?
I saw fuzzy. I saw something fuzzy.
See, the thought was that air
Maybe
elementals
it's a
seem like
beaver.
they might be able to like whoosh through a small crack. So I was hoping I'd bother them with a firecracker, but apparently that didn't quite work enough.
It might be like a portal to my homeland. It could be the beavers. I saw something fuzzy on the other side.
Well, then definitely got to light up another firecracker.
You are not hurting my beaver friends. We do not need any more beaver pelts.
All right, Zephyrus, what do you got?
I'm going to cast Freedom of the Winds.
Okay, what does that do?
5 charges of the staff. Wind wraps around my body, tugging at my hair and clothes, and then I lift off the ground. I get a flying speed. I have an advantage on ability checks against being grappled and saving throws and restrained and paralyzed and all that jazz. But I can also use a reaction to teleport to a place I can see if I'm targeted by a spell or attack.
Okay.
Could ask one of my friends to target me, but anyway.
I'd be happy to target you.
I mean, sure.
Want me to target your bison while I'm at it?
You leave Iroshi out of this. But now that I'm hovering in the air, I need to use my reaction for this. Engami, shoot at me, hit me.
All right. While you're doing that, you end up seeing air coalesce at the edge of the portal, and then it kind of squeezes through the crack, and an elemental appears. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Is it the elemental plane of air?
What, the portal?
Yeah, on the other side of it.
No.
Because that would have been an awesome place for an air bender to end up. Because I was gonna teleport. Okay, initiative.
Yep.
My concentration is now being used. 21. I roll well on initiative when I don't need to, and I roll terrible for everything else. I don't need to go first.
All right.
I'm not the assassin rogue.
I didn't know what your AC is, but I rolled to attack Zephyrus, by the way.
Okay.
With disadvantage, I got a 24.
I don't know that you're going to actually do it, though, are you? Because we just saw an air elemental appear. You're going to still shoot me?
Well, you told me to, and it fits because I rolled 3 initiative. So I figure my preparation type thing was shoot you, and that.
Did you roll a disadvantage?
I did.
I did.
And you got a 24?
24 was his disadvantage, yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's above my armor. How much damage?
Oh, I didn't roll damage.
Casey, is it triggering before the fight, or
I
is
always
that like
figured
a
you
first turn?
teleport. I figured you teleport to avoid the damage. Is that not how it works?
Hold on, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it says a reaction, so the teleport would trigger before the damage hits.
Am I still going to teleport
Probably-
through the portal, though?
It's your choice. It's a point you can see.
That's where I was planning on going.
If that's where you still are trying to, then you can.
I'm not changing my mind at this point. It's too fun. I'm going to go ahead and teleport through the barrier, but is this before or on my first turn?
I'll let it happen before, because we were in the process of it happening. So, I'm going to say, Andy, you're about here. Zephyrus, you were here. The
I am
original crack was
Where?
going to be
I'll watch
here.
stream.
What?
Sorry, I wasn't watching the stream. Could you point that out again?
So, Zephyrus, you're here. Andy, you're here. The point you were going to see was here. This was the portal area.
Uh-huh.
And then this was going to be somewhat behind the portal area. And so if you want to teleport to here, you can.
I was teleporting through the portal because I can see on the other side of the portal.
Right. Which I'm
That was-
letting this be the land for the portal.
Okay, that's where I'm going.
Right. Okay, so as a reaction, you're going to the portal. This elemental's here. And yeah, we'll start with top of the initiative.
So my movement does take me out of the space of the triggering attack, and I'm unaffected by it.
Well, you went through it, but I'm going to have you... because that spell is still up, right?
It ends when I reappear.
Oh, once you teleport, it's over?
It ends when I reappear.
Interesting.
I haven't used this one before. This one's new.
I've never heard of
Alright.
this spell before.
It's partnered content from Critical Role.
Okay, so who was top of the initiative?
I
Not
think
me.
me. Wasn't I 21?
You were 23, I want to say.
23? No, I only have a +3 on initiative. I didn't roll in at 20. I rolled like an 18 or 19. 21, I think.
Alright. So 21's for Zephyrus. Anybody higher than that?
Nope.
Alright, what about 15 through 20?
Nope.
Alright, 10 to 15.
11.
And then Corvus?
3.
Right.
So fast.
And I'm going to roll for Ed real quick.
He just shot me, so he has to reload. Give him a second.
That is true. He did shoot.
I will say he missed.
Still not very nice for your friend to shoot.
Only because I teleported out of it. It was aiming right for me, though.
Okay. So Zephyrus, you appear through the portal. The land and everything looks very very fairy-like. Very how would I say, spirit world like? And but within that spirit world, go ahead and make a perception check.
That'd be a natural 20 for a
Nice.
21.
Okay. In
I
that
only have
case,
one.
off in the distance, you do see 4 other air elementals, kind of off in the distance.
They're weak to bludgeoning damage, aren't they?
I can't tell you
course.
that.
Thunder damage.
Um,
All of the damage I do.
so yeah, there's 4 of them within, I would say about, 20 feet radius from you.
Good thing you're coming back, aren't you?
Are they coming at me?
They have started to notice you. But it is not their turn yet. But you still have your action and bonus action and movement.
I look through the portal. What do I see with my 21?
Oh, back
If
through the
down here
portal?
looking at me,
Yeah.
You see an air elemental
Oh,
that just
crack,
crossed
right.
over.
I do see the elemental.
Yeah.
I mean,
And who has the ring, by the way?
Me.
Okay.
I think I have finally found a decent use for this. I have to read through a spell. Hold on.
Okay. I know I'm throwing some surprises at you.
Point you choose within range. Does distance matter through a portal?
I would say yes.
Does it act like it's on a whole nother plane of existence within range, or does it act like it's 5 feet from one side to the other side of the portal?
I would say 5 feet from one side to the other side of the portal.
I'm going to Misty Step through the portal.
Okay.
Am I right next to the air elemental, or can I be far enough away to not be right next to it? It's a 30-foot range on Misty Step.
I would say you can go all the way to the edge.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast from there.
Okay.
Are we trying to not kill it? I forgot what it was.
no, we are killing.
All I need to do is help slay it.
As long as you're part of the slaying. So don't
Yes.
kill it in one turn. Got it.
Well, I mean, we won't be able to do that because you just went and then I'm going. I'm not gonna be able to kill a one shot.
Okay, so I get 3 Eldritch Blasts.
Yep.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not fantastic. Okay, so my first one's a natural 20.
Okay.
For a total of, doubling the dice, 25 damage. 5 are thunder, 20 are force. Kind of assume it matters.
Okay, so... Okay.
Okay, my second one is a 15 to hit
15 hits.
on a natural 3.
Okay.
It's not bad.
For 12 force damage.
Okay.
My third one was a 20 to hit
That hits.
for a total of 7 force damage.
Yes.
Bonus action. I have some movement. I'm going to move back another... Ooh. I got to set up for my next round. Move me back another 10 feet.
You're on the cliff here. You could go back 10 feet this way.
That's what I meant. I don't want to get blown off the cliff, though. I can fly. It's fine. Peter Pan over here. Just got to think of wonderful thoughts, like jasmine tea.
Darjeeling.
Alright.
I'm getting face palms out of the DM without getting inspiration. I already have it, though. I need to spend it before I get another one.
So next is actually what Elwyn rolled.
Oh, he's in this.
Yeah. But I'm going to have him just do basic.
Firebolt.
Yep. And it's going to be Alright, he'll do 22 damage to the creature.
How many air elementals did I see over there?
4.
There was
4.
4 more. Alright, Thomas, your turn.
I'm going to cast the Guardians of Spirit
Okay.
on. I mean, they just cast it on myself. So
Oh.
I am being surrounded by Spirit Guardians.
Alright, you are close enough to hit him. So go ahead and roll damage. Or roll. He has to roll to
make
save.
a saving throw of some
That's
sort.
right.
It is Wisdom.
He failed.
Okay.
Would you consider air elementals a gaseous form creature?
Most likely.
Yes.
Okay.
He will take what was it?
Andy knows what I'm doing.
Good or neutral is radiant damage. 16 radiant damage.
Alright.
That is my action.
Alright, Corvus, it's you.
Okay. Well, I don't know there are air elementals coming, so I'll just
There
take
aren't.
a couple steps back and pelt this guy in bolts.
With radiant light damage.
3 shots. The lowest is a 15.
All hit.
Nice.
Good, because if that did not hit, if the 15s did not hit, I would have only hit once.
You had 2 15s.
I had 2 2s.
Two
Just the
natural. So you'd
modifier.
have to have a natural 1 to. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's the same thing for me. I have a plus 12 to hit.
So 26 points of piercing damage,
Nice.
and then 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And that is my 3 attacks.
And he goes over.
Do I feel a glow or any special ability from the ring?
So, do you have the ring on your hand currently?
I was wearing it.
Yeah. So in that case, you see a whoosh, like start to just come into the ring, as if like the ring is vacuuming up the wind elemental, and it is just pouring into it, and you can feel the ring start to glow, as if like now it has been activated.
Cool.
But,
Kind of like Luigi in Luigi's Mansion now.
Right? You are now a Ghostbuster.
Well, anyways, that's all I needed. Thank you, guys.
All right. So,
Wait, no, Roshi.
what are you guys gonna do now?
Run away.
I mean,
Unless you just want to kill the other ones.
whose turn is it?
It
Yours.
would go back up to Zephyrus.
I'm going to cast Wind Wall on the fissure.
Okay.
Around the whole thing.
Okay. So just around the fissure, there's just a wind wall now.
Yeah. Kind of want to block the entrance of the fissure as much as possible. Everyone on Iroshi, let's go.
I'm gonna stay on past them.
You get on Aslan, it's fine. He's scary anyway. You go over there.
He's nice. Say you're sorry.
No, he's scary.
Uh,
He's not the tame line you said so yourself.
Hold on. I
Submit.
think Elwyn wants to.
counterspell your wind wall. He wants to fight.
No. So with your wind wall being open, but he still wants to try something. He wants to send fireball into the fissure.
Wants to do whatever he can to trigger chaotic magic.
Yep.
Quick question. With the wind wall being there, would that mean the fireball explodes on our side of the...
What does wind wall actually say?
The strong wind keeps fog, smoke, and other gases at bay. Small and smaller flying creatures can't fly through it. Arrows, bolts, and other projectiles launched from behind the wall will fly upward and automatically miss. It doesn't say spells won't explode through it.
I'll leave that up to
Fireball.
DM. That's close.
It does say that.
Fireball originate from the caster.
I will say this, though. Creatures in gaseous form can't pass through it.
Yeah, so I think just for the rule of cool, I'm going to make it so that a fireball can go through it. Although it...
I think the fireball originates at the point where you have it explode, so it's not like you threw anything, it just explodes where you told it to.
Like
I
it
think that
falls
makes
from the
sense.
sky, or is it like a fire appears?
This would be way too powerful for a third level spell if it blocked magic from going through it. I'm looking at you, Wall of Force.
Right. So yeah, I'm going to say that, yeah, it's... So the weird thing is the fireball, just for the sake of fun, I'm going to do it this way. It goes into the wind wall, circles around once, but then still is able to get connected through the point of the fissure and kind of goes through, and then you see just flames into the fissure if you're looking into it.
Making the wind on the wall flap it with the explosive force.
A little bit.
It doesn't put out the air, though. It continues.
Correct.
Okay. Well, let's hop on Hiroshi and you on that lion thing, and let's get out of here.
Alright, so you all jump on. Even though you're on your own, the other ones are on Hiroshi, and you fly away.
I'll fly
I find it
away.
amusing how we could have just fed a terrible bedtime story for air elementals. Now, kids, you need to go to bed early, or the evil spirits will throw fireballs through tears into space.
Thomas, son,
Right?
can you pray to your lion to close fissure now? I think a portal between spirit world and natural world should not be there. It could be bad news.
I will do that for you. I will, while writing, Aslan, make a prayer to Aslan to close and thank him for his guidance.
Alright, go ahead and roll a religion check.
Religion. Giving myself guidance. Come on, let's do that. 19.
Okay.
That's actually really high for getting only a +1 for religion.
Right?
You only have a +1 on religion and you have a deity?
Yep. I
I
only have a wisdom score of +1.
mean, he's just Westboro Baptist. It's fine. So yeah,
He's
you
more like a
pray.
Crusader.
Are you sure I'm not like a Pentecostal?
I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, and you are able to actually end up closing that fissure right before the wind wall expires.
I have 10 minutes.
I thought it was 1.
It's
No,
10
it's-
minutes. Wait, is
No,
it?
wind wall is 1 minute.
Oh, the other one I cast earlier was 10 minutes, except I made it expire earlier. You're right, 1 minute.
I was like, I
I
pulled up the
I
spell.
still, I still have
I'm
like
thinking
the
about the other one.
dryad leaves floating around me because mine lasts 10 minutes.
Okay. And so that you fly off, having secured your objective to get the air elemental. Although you did leave sort of, 4 of them behind.
So now we have a bison that wants to kill us, 4 elementals that want to kill us, and
Well, technically
Are
the only
the
one they
ele-
saw
undead pirate?
technically the only one they saw was Zephyrus. So they don't want to kill the
Cool.
party. They just want to kill Zephyrus.
It's cool. I cast change appearance. Alter self. Alter self.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Did they make it through the portal?
No, they had not made it yet.
So they're on the other side, but they want to kill Cyrus.
So the other ones that saw Zephyrus appear in this field, and then he then disappears, and then it bursts into flames. So they think Zephyrus is a mad bomber that has come through to destroy the spirit world in flames by appearing, dropping a bomb, and leaving.
They know him so well.
I mean, that's more Elwyn style.
Sounds just like me. It was Elwyn who did it.
But they don't know that.
Well, what they don't know is that I was going to actually cast Maddening Darkness at them.
Oh, okay.
But I can't cast 2 spells in one turn. And I needed to Misty Step the heck out of there while I could still see.
Right.
You didn't. I mean, it would have stayed open, but I guess you didn't really know that.
They would not have gone into the Maddening Darkness.
Nope.
Could they have even found the fissure in it?
They probably wouldn't have been able to, no.
They probably would have died. It does a lot of damage.
All
All
right,
right, so we get out. We got our getaway car flying in the air.
Yep, and where do you head?
Do I know about Whitetail Island?
Roll a history check or knowledge check.
Oh, we could fly to Kyoshi Island.
Yoshi Island.
You said history?
Yep. By the way, I'm going to do 500 XP for everybody.
Oh, nice.
I will give you guidance.
Oh. Is he going to guide me in while I'm guiding the party?
Sure.
Okay, well, he nearly doubled. 10.
Told you that's not good.
Okay.
That's not
10.
a good sound.
Let me go back to the map. You were at the Southern Air Temple.
Yes, Queen.
Okay. Hold on, pulling that up. Do. With a 10, where are you actually trying to go?
Probably Kyoshi Island. I know there's people there. They might be kind enough to let us stay the night. They are Earth Kingdom residents, and I'm an Earth person. I know I'm an air person. Grew up in Bussing.
With a 10, I'm gonna say you end up going closer to Acolyte Village. So not where you were trying to go, but that still is kind of where you end up. And after the day and the fighting and the fissure and everything else, I would say it's about nighttime when you hit Acolyte Village.
May I argue that my navigation skills should be survival instead of history?
All right, I'll let you add your bonuses to the roll.
15.
Okay. In that case, I'll have you go to Patola, which is
that's
a little bit more on track. And
I don't remember what this is. It's a mountain range.
Yep, it's a mountain range. It's a very steep mountain range.
You want to sleep here tonight? Safe place.
This is an interesting place. It's Kyoshi Island, but I don't see an island.
This is Big Island. This is not Kyoshi. I don't remember where it is.
Ah.
This is different. There should be people in Kyoshi. There's no people here.
Yeah, and only people that can fly can get to the tops of these, because they're giant mountains, but then they're flat on the top.
What is Patola? Is that just a mountain
Oh,
range?
they are
Not actually
really
a steep?
steep mountains.
They are very, very steep. Like, literally, if you were to fall off, you would fall probably 200 feet. Or more.
2,000.
Or 2,000 feet.
That sounds fun.
Like, literally, it would take you, like, 4 turns to hit the bottom.
Is it kind of like Mount Coronet in Pokemon Platinum?
If I knew Pokemon Platinum, I could say yes or no. Because I don't
would
know, I can't fully say.
It
Fine.
very much would be.
Um,
The 2 Pokemon masters that are in the chat should know, or that in here should know.
Alright, so with that, are you guys camping for the night?
On the mountain? I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
Works
we
for
can
me.
camp on the mountain.
In the tea
Alright.
kettle.
Into the tea kettle we go.
Okay. Is anybody staying outside to guard the tea kettle?
Yeah, Iroshi.
Okay.
And Aslan.
And Aslan.
Nice.
We'll leave the, what
The
is that?
mountains outside.
11 or 12 ton flying magical creatures outside.
Sounds about right.
What does Aslan
And before I go into the tea kettle, I will tell Aslan, try to keep Iroshi company. Talk with him, play a game with him, whatever.
Chew on him a little.
Just don't hurt him. No chewing.
The chewing
Gently
sounds a
knock.
little weird. I
That's what Corvus wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
mean, that sounds about right for Corvus.
It's on brand.
Alright, so during the middle of the night, a small bison and
Oh, dear.
other flying bison seems to recognize Iroshi and comes up to Iroshi and speaks in whatever their language is.
Arun.
Languages, understands common but can't speak it, and also speaks Sky Bison.
Okay, so they're going to speak in Sky Bison. And the little one's going to say, why'd you steal the only friend I was able to make that was actually a bender? And I'll let you be Iroshi. Zephyrus.
What? You're gonna have me decide what he says?
Yep.
He's your bison.
Sucks to be you, little one.
He chose for himself. He needed an adult for his needs.
That sounds questionable.
Little one.
He still
But,
is my friend.
When you grow older and become adult yourself, you'll find a friend. Another one.
I'm already big enough. I challenge you to a fight.
Little ones
Oh,
never.
dear. Oh dear.
We don't need to do this. You could talk to him. Maybe he wants 2 friends.
The little one's gonna charge straight at the larger one.
Does Iroshi get initiative?
After this, I would say yes.
Surprise round?
This is the little one will get a surprise round.
Yeah, well, surprise condition. 5th edition rules. At least he wouldn't be
okay.
laying prone anymore. He would have at least stood up while the baby was there.
It's true. Okay, so it's gonna be. Ooh, that was bad. Does a 10 hit?
Proshi?
Yeah.
No. We haven't put any armor on him yet. No.
No. Yeah.
No. Natural armor's still higher than that.
All right, so
I
he
want
will.
to armor him in some like mithril plate mail, but I need a lot of mithril. We need to go back to the Mines of Moria.
Right. So yeah. So go ahead and roll initiative for Hiroshi.
And Aslan, because he is out there.
I don't know if Aslan will get involved on this one.
I mean, if it goes badly for Hiroshi, maybe.
I doubt it would.
But he also believes in fighting fair, and Hiroshi's at least twice the size of this youngster.
You also have 250 hit points.
True. I won't dispute that.
Yep. So, what was your initiative?
11.
Yeah, he
Your
got
dexterity should be as low as mine.
a 2.
Off a
So
natural 1.
he did get a nat 1, yes.
Okay. How
So
far away
you-
is this baby bison?
So he tried to charge at him, but ended up kind of just missing. So he's right next to Hiroshi at this point.
Okay, with a 60-foot fly speed. With a 60-foot fly speed, Hiroshi's going to fly away 20 feet, fly back 20 feet, and then hit with a charge attack, and
Okay.
also ram. Does a 31 hit?
That will hit, yes.
I would think it would.
Just got to make sure.
That would hit everybody, as far as I can know.
Hold on, I need to get a bunch of d8s. I need 3 for ram, and I need an extra 2d8 for charge.
Yep.
So 5.
Yep.
$26. Make a strength saving throw.
Uh,
26
it's
damage.
still gonna miss.
Excuse me. Did you do your strength saving throw?
He failed.
Okay, well, you're knocked prone.
All right. And you said how much damage?
26
Okay.
bludgeoning. Hiroshi will communicate to him, do you concede?
He says no. And he gets back up and tries to ram him again.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna do it on here because this is the one I have open right now. For 12 damage.
Question.
Okay.
Does Zephyrus hear outside the tea kettle? What is going on?
Roll a perception check.
Disadvantage because I'm sleeping? Or am I
Yes.
not sleeping yet?
I would say you're still sleeping.
9.
I would say you hear some grunting, but you're still too tired, so you go back to sleep.
That's Thomas snoring.
Back up to Hiroshi.
Aslan will say, "Do you want my assistance?"
I got this for now. This kid just needs to learn a lesson. Air blast.
Okay.
Does saving throw. Strength.
Still strength. Okay. I would say he does save.
What do you roll? Is it beyond a 19 though?
Yeah, it would have been. I mean, on dice was 15. I'm not giving him the full 8. I'm giving him like 5, but that would still put him at a 20.
Yeah. Okay. On a successful save, he takes half damage. So I go grab 40-10 and have it. $21 half to 10.
All right. Still the same question of yield.
That would have been thunder damage.
Okay.
No, he's not going to ask every single turn. That gets tedious.
All right. In that case, his turn.
I mean, he should not be stupid, and he should know that he can yield at any time.
Right. He's gonna again try to. Actually, he'll try to do his air blast this time. And what'd you roll?
17.
All right, 17 does save.
I rolled low.
I mean, I'm cutting his off the top, so I would say you still save,
Excuse me.
and it'll be half. Or, yeah, you did save, so it'll be half of this. So 7 or 6? 6.
6.
Yep.
Ouch. Is he within 5 feet of Hiroshi?
I would say yeah. He's right next to you.
Hiroshi has a reach anyway. He doesn't want to fly away. He's just going to do a regular ram attack.
Okay.
He can repeatedly air blast. There's no like recharge on it. It's just a thing.
Yep.
He's going to use ram.
All right.
24.
That's gonna hit.
It's going to be really hard for him to miss.
Right.
Oh, shoot. Last time when I hit you with 25,
Yeah.
I didn't add 8 extra bludgeoning damage. I just did the d8s. I didn't do the plus 8.
Oh, okay.
Hiroshi's pulling his punches, you know?
Right.
Makes sense. He doesn't.
19 bludgeoning damage.
All right, and with the air blasts have been pretty powerful, I would say go ahead and try another wake up for Zephyrus.
Disadvantage 5.
Nope, still sound asleep. All right, he's gonna ram you back.
Nobody else can hear this inside that tea kettle either.
Apparently
I'm
not.
soon asleep.
Figure somebody might wake up.
29 should hit. And it's going to go with...
Yeah, he has a low AC and high health. Snorlax?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be 17 damage. Back up to you.
He's just going to do a ram attack again.
All right.
It was cocked. 28.
That's going to hit.
$18 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Have you had enough yet, little one?
Why do you have to be a bully?
You attacked me.
Stole my friend.
I'm his friend too. I'm willing to share.
Roll a persuasion.
Hiroshi's the most persuasion creature in the world. 0 charisma. He has skills of perception, but not persuasion. 7.
Yeah, nope, that did not persuade him. He's going to go back and do an air blast.
Because I called him little one.
Yep. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
20 even.
Yep, that's going to save. So it'll be half. Right, that's the wrong one. Well, that's going to be... yep, so it's just going to be what that was, 18.
Half to 9.
Yes.
I will also do an air blast.
All right.
Strength saving throw. 'Start rolling damage.
18. 18 fails it.
Yes, 18 fails. $27 thunder damage, and he will be pushed 60 feet away.
All right. All right, after being pushed that 60 feet away, he is going to just bolt and just start flying away.
He's going to start flying away.
Yep, he's just going to start running, but flying away.
Let the kid go.
He just now.
Come back anytime. Still like you.
Let's have you roll to wake up one more time with that last air gust.
10.
Nope, still solidly asleep.
Old man.
I don't think you've heard anything that's happened.
Not a clue.
And then it's the next morning. And I would say, even after the battle, I think there was still enough time for Hiroshi to get a good rest and still be able to heal up.
He'll get his hit points back. Okay. He almost got under 200.
So, did we want to discuss what our next course of action is? Do we have any unfinished business?
I mean, if you want to get Iroshi armor, we could try to do something like that.
We had spoken about moving to your world and taking care of undead sea monster captain. Oh, we thought about going to your world and doing something with your appendage challenged worker. Also, I don't see your eyes, just eyebrows. Thank
I
you.
mean, we could also go to my world and see how the war went.
Yes, we follow up with Caspian, but I can just write to Caspian. It's okay.
That is also true.
Yes, Ingmar, the Witch King of Ingmar, the Witch King. Is that where you were, Caspian?
What?
Anvard, maybe.
Anvard.
Anvard, yes.
Yes, that's where war is, not Ingmar. I get worlds confused. I can talk to someone if we're done here. I was looking forward to going to Kyoshi, though.
We can go to Kyoshi Island.
I don't see point. We need to wrap up loose ends. Go to Elwyn World and pay off his debt. He apparently owes a lot of money. The fool. Hey, I heard that.
Right? I'm gonna let him make his own vocal stuff. I'm just there to help him continue through battle.
Right, so he can't talk. You guys picked on me when I wasn't here.
That's probably
Fool
true.
of a duke.
We totally did.
2 years ago, you completely picked on me. We were
Oh, yeah.
still,
It was
we were-
wonderful.
we were still in Lord of the Rings. And that's when I learned to never miss another episode again. To convince you guys to cancel when I can't make it. Or to join from the hotel room.
Yep.
Anyway, so where we go? We talked to bards, but bards said, I don't want to call them unless we know where we go. We need stuff before we fight. Terrible creature.
I mean, if you want to message Caspian, you can go ahead and do that and see if they need us to come back.
Okay. Dear King Caspian, the 11th of your name, I think. I'm not going to write, I think. You know what? I am going to write, I think. Caspian, the 11th of your name, I think. How war going? You alive? Troops alive? Everything good? Question mark?
All right. War. Oh, you're talking about the new province of Anvard? Oh yeah, that war's been over for like a year and a half.
Has it
Wait,
really
what?
been that long?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, the time in Narnia is different than most places.
That is true. That is actually canon.
Yep.
The amount of time that we spent in Corvus's world actually might have been like 100 years in Narnia.
I'm not doing 100 years. I'm doing a year and a half to 2.
How long has it been to our clocks? Like 3 months, 6 months, something like that?
Yeah, I would say about 3 months, 4 months.
Thomason, he says province of That place.
Anvard?
Yes, Anvard is successfully part of Narnia now. It's whole country. He say good. Things going good. Mm-hmm.
That's good. Does he need any assistance with anything? That we
I
can
don't know.
assist him?
Yes,
Ask him.
it's
We're willing to
Caspian.
help him.
The 11th of your name, I think.
Do you require assistance from us? We good war generals.
Who've never led troops into battle.
We help however we need to. I think that's it. Period.
Alright. Is it really? No, he'll actually correct you and he'll say, actually I'm Caspian the 10th. Not the 11th. Caspian the 10th. And, no, we don't necessarily, need anything at the moment. Although currently I have, started to set sail for, well, let's just say to the east.
Thomason,
Yes.
he is sailing east, whatever that means.
Well, what that means is you get on a boat, and then you look at your compass, find the E, and then you go in that direction.
Corverson, I'm not stupid. I'm a navigator. I have good instincts in survival. I understand east. I don't understand why he go east or where he go east in Narnia.
Well, then ask him.
I mean, you could ask him. I don't know what he would be doing unless.
Okay.
What is East Narnia?
By the way, I want to give you
Water?
inspiration for that East question and or definition, because that was great. I loved that.
Corvus?
Corvus, yes.
Nice. Dear King Caspian, the 10th of your name, I'm certain this time. I'm pretty sure I used up 14 words. Just starting. 25 character message. Yep, 14
Hello.
in the intro. Yeah, hello. Why go east? Where go east? That's it.
It's like speaking in old Intish.
Spend 14 words introducing, and then 6 words questioning.
So I am looking to find the 7 lost lords of Narnia, which they sailed east on a great adventure, and I'm attempting to find them.
Dear King Caspian, the 10th of your name. Where have you found any of 7 lords yet? Why are they lost?
Well, they're lost because they have not come back yet.
You're not going to say anything about Uncle Miraz?
No, I'll let
Morgan?
that just be something you'll discover later.
He say 7 lords not turn up yet. Don't know why. Do you know anything about this?
I don't
Tom?
know what 7 lords. I mean, it could be a number of people. He's got a lot of lords under his command.
What is East? Why they care about East?
That's where the ocean meets Narnia.
Well, yeah, that's where coastline is. That's the definition of coast.
How did they misplace 7 lords?
Duh.
I mean, they could be for a number of reasons.
Was
Do
it,
you know anything about
They
Ricci?
got
were they
captured.
playing a really intense game of hide and seek or something?
Oh man, it is an intense game of hide and seek.
I mean, it very well could be. They do the lords do get bored.
A good leader would never get bored. His people need him.
I mean, that's why Caspian's going to find them.
You're not doing your job. You come back. Lead your people. Meanwhile, he's gone, not leading his people.
Can I just say, hide
sure
and
if you
go
left
seek in
Spellborn-
Narnia would be terrible, because like you got all these lizards and bunny rabbits, and they can hide in holes or blend in with the scenery. It would
And
be
then talk to
so
you.
hard.
It's just like going hunting. You bring a dog along with you, they scare them out of the hole, and you shoot them.
You shoot the dog?
No, you shoot the rabbit.
Terrible.
See, I wanted to do that with the beavers, and you didn't like that.
That's because most of the beavers in Narnia talk. They are considered citizens, not
still animals.
beasts. But they're not typical beasts. They are citizens
They're still
of
animals.
Narnia.
Look, I could not attack something that has a face that speaks. Intelligence would not do it.
Haven't
understand.
We attacked multiple things with faces and intelligence.
You ate a centaur.
We
Yeah,
all
you
ate
made
a
me
centaur.
eat a centaur.
Did I know about that?
Yes.
Yeah, I
I
think
was
you
the
did.
only one who was unaware until he accidentally said so.
Yeah, this one we've all eaten a centaur.
Yep.
You pray for forgiveness. It is what it is. I didn't know better. It's not my fault.
I mean, we also ate killer whale and orca.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't talk.
No, they did not. Well, I mean, they might have. We don't know. We didn't ask.
I don't think so.
We were kind of in between two worlds at the time.
Right.
That's neither here nor there.
I mean,
All
I
right.
don't know. Narnians have access.
I think Caspian is okay. We don't need to go there. Where do we go?
We'll go back to Corvus's world. Unless you want to... Well, we don't have a really easy way to connect with someone in Elwyn's world.
I seriously want Wish before I go back to Corvus's world.
Do we have a plan of fixing my Steve's arm, or is this going to be like a?
What is limited?
Me, Jonathan, I have a plan. Zephyrus, no idea. Did you say we got 500 experience earlier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never added it. Oh, that made all the difference from 205,000 to 205,500.
I mean, it
But-
was one creature. How much more am I supposed to give you?
I found 4 more that I avoided the fight for with a really intelligent wind wall.
I will give you props for that. That was.
I will give you
very-
props for that. All right. In
That
that
was the
case,
best use of wind wall
Not
I've
to
even
mention the little miniature fight between the two sky bison.
that's true. Okay. So with all of those fights,
I didn't know Zephyrus didn't fight the Sky Bison. He doesn't get experience for that. He slept.
Orochi gets the experience, which entails you get
Oh,
experience,
she doesn't level up.
but you do. And
Not
Orochi
And-
does
through
too.
him.
all right. With that being said, you did avoid the fight, and so it was 4 of them. So I will give you half for the 4 that you avoided, so you get another 1,000 each.
So we all get 1,500 in general. I didn't even put that into it.
Yes.
Yep, so now I'm at 206,810. Yes, well, I need to hit level 17 in Corvus's world. So we can go to Corvus's world. I'm going to write to...
Steve,
Yes, this is a Kindle Fire.
Okay.
Tonight, it's a Kindle Scribe.
Ah.
That's one word.
What's his
Hello,
name?
demons?
Devril.
Steve?
Yes, Devril. Devril Levine. Please respond. We done here have staff of Aang. Made air elementals upset with us. It is whatever. Need to move back to Corvus-san. Come here. Corvus-san, come here.
Andy, pay attention.
Corvus.
Yeah, sorry. I was
Ah.
focused.
What is your world called again?
Earth?
We just call it Earth.
Earth. Okay.
It's like Middle Earth, except without the middle.
No middle. Just
So there's no, like, just
upper.
outside?
Lower. We need to go back to San Juan. Earth.
Okay.
Or Port Royal, I suppose.
So if you've retrieved the staff, then, eh? Good.
Yes. We've retrieved the staff. We've caught a air elemental mon.
We've
in this
saved the
ring.
orphans and stopped a crime gang from spreading throughout the new city as it's being built.
All right. Well, good. Very good.
At least that's how we're going to report it. We're not
Right.
mass murderers. History is written by the victors.
You're not wrong.
All right. So, yeah, right now we're still holding the fort. We probably got about 10 days left before we think we're going to need you for that final fight. So
10 days?
maybe 15 if we hold out a little longer. But, yeah, we got about that left. And looks like
Is
you're
there
getting
something-
stronger. Looks like you might need to get a little bit more stronger before you get there.
Is there something I can offer him to improve his defenses? Is there something that could benefit him that we could go retrieve that will help the containment?
Let them have Iroshi.
Iroshi versus Tarask. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, I think that wouldn't last very long for Hiroshi. Not gonna
Well, I
lie.
mean, the Tarask is going to hit him every single turn. But he's got 250 hit points.
Not to
He's
mention
got
all
more
of
hit
the-
points than me.
Not by much.
Um,
He has more hit points than me.
no, I
No,
think
I mean, all the
focusing
words.
focusing on yourselves getting stronger, I think, is the best way to go. But if there's any loose ends or any other allies you can gather, try to do that, because 15 days are left.
I mean, we could always ask my sister to come along with us.
Your sister and your
Did
girlfriend.
she, like, try and murder us last time we met her?
She's different now.
Didn't your
She-
girlfriend
Robert, you
also
still-
try?
Corvus, are you even still engaged? I would have left you by now.
Fair point.
Yeah. well,
She
so-
probably assumed you dead.
I can't write to her anymore. I scribbled her out of my book.
Who did you replace her with? Oh, the orphan.
The orphan. Because not just any meat will do.
I don't know. I feel like Corvus wants to go for all meats.
I'm building a meat dragon.
All right. So, what world would you like to go to next?
I was going with Earth. I don't want to go to Middle Earth without Elwyn here, but I guess we're at the end of the episode, and it is what it is.
All right. So,
We want a little wrap up to doing both, but we only have 10 to 15 days. This is kind of really up to the bard magically putting us right where we need to be so we don't waste travel time.
right. So, where are you looking to try to be?
Corvus, on your world, man. San Juan, Port
I'm
Royal,
thinking San Juan is the place to
magical
go.
giant sea turtle in the middle of the ocean.
All right. San Juan, that's where your shop is, right, Corvus?
Yes.
All right.
No, his shop is in Port Royal.
Oh, Port Royal. Sorry.
All right. So, you're going to Port
Should we
Royal?
go there? Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Which is like Kingston, Jamaica, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Something like that. 200 years ago.
So, all right, he teleports you there, and the entire city is on.
I park my Sky Bison at the dock, and I pay 2 copper pieces to the person, and I say, "What do you say we forget the name?"
What were you
Nope.
saying about the city?
The entire city's on fire.
Ah, of course it is.
So it is It is entirely on fire,
Ewan-san, what did you do?
and you just see ships out in the port just firing away at the city and just blasting it. Probably every 30 seconds, you hear a cannon go off.
Fun times.
If my staff is capable of rolling casting a 9th level spell, does that mean I can?
No.
No, not yet.
And with that, that's where I think I'm going to wrap up for the night. Because it's a good cliffhanger. And, yeah, you can kind of think about your questions to ask about the whole city being on fire and trying to figure that out.
See, this is all
Twitch,
started because
follow,
you set that
YouTube,
one building on fire
subscribe.
and you didn't put it out.
If you like us, do a thumbs up. If you don't like us, do a thumbs down. It is what it is.
Hey, I don't want thumbs down. Thumbs down's bad.
We'll do what you need to do. We can't stop you.
Ugh. Well, you know. Like,
I would
subscribe,
suggest
the
not
thing.
giving bad advice.
Either way, we're glad you're watching, even though it's probably only me and Sapphirus at this point at the end of the episode. But remember to say bananas at the start of the next episode, and we'll catch you
Bananas?
next time.
Oh, we need a Wookiee. Hurry.
I'm not gonna do it right now.
Fake Wookiee. Haha.
I never do it right.
Boo.